Arsenal are very interested in signing another marquee name after they eventually complete deals for both Sporting striker Victor Gyökeres and Valencia defender Christian Mosquera, and they've received an indication that he'd be open to joining. Mosquera will sign for Mikel Arteta's side after Arsenal finally reached an agreement with Valencia over a total £17 million package, including add-ons, with the 21-year-old set to undergo medical tests at London Colney on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Arsenal have reached an agreement in principle with Sporting for Gyökeres after what seems like weeks of talks, David Ornstein. And both clubs are said to be ironing out the final details now, as fans anxiously wait for any updates on the Swede. Given their side's glaring need for a prolific striker, Arsenal are waiting for the final green light to sign off on one of the summer's biggest deals. Credible reports indicate that Arsenal will set their sights on a central playmaker next, and Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze is right at the top of their agenda after talks with the England international's representatives. Arsenal are set to formally approach Palace over signing Eze, TalkSport, but they could still also sign another winger despite already moving for Chelsea's Noni Madueke, who's capable of playing on both the left and, as competition for Bukayo Saka on the right, Ben Jacobs. Arsenal get positive response from Rodrigo about joining from Real Madrid. This would apparently hinge on either Gabriel Martinelli or Leandro Trossard leaving Ben Jacobs. But BBC journalist Sami Mokbel has told the podcast Latte Firm that Real Madrid star Rodrigo remains a player of serious interest. According to Mokbel, Arsenal have been given a positive response from Rodrigo about potentially joining them via his representatives, but he stresses this could be a very costly operation, which has the potential to reach £80 million. In terms of Rodrigo, Arsenal are very interested in him, said Mokbel. I think they've spoken to the relevant parties connected to the player to see whether he'd be up for it. I think they've got a positive feedback, as I understand it, that he would certainly give it serious consideration. But being absolutely frank, what I'm hearing is that the finances attached to that deal, not necessarily just the fee, but the fee will be hefty. I think you're looking in excess of £70 million, probably closer to £80 million to get that deal done. I think the wages, he's one of the European football elite players, right? So he will be commanding a big wage. So Arsenal can do it, but I think they need to be creative in how they can accomplish that deal, but also make sure that they've got money coming in to ensure that the books are balanced, because as we've already spoken about, they really had a significant spend. The Brazilian racked up 14 goals and 11 assists in 54 appearances last season, but he was scarcely used by new manager Xabi Alonso at the Club World Cup. His future will be a major talking point in the build-up to deadline day, and a potential move to Arsenal hasn't yet been ruled out by reliable sources.